Hi, so today I'd like to talk to you about the game of life. Yeah, life is a game. The problem is we've all been taking it too seriously, so that's why we haven't been enjoying ourselves. We always thought we were here for some bigger, major project, but the truth is we're just here and we need to enjoy ourselves. And if we enjoy ourselves, then at least when we go, we know we had a good time. Also, I want to let you know that you're not in control. Now, this is one of the big things that I had a problem with for a very, very long time. I'm a bit of a control freak, still am, but I'm trying to get better at it, or to realise it's not as, shall we say, serious as it should be. But yeah, we're not in control. We're basically like a plane. The plane is the mechanics of the thing, but the pilot is the one in control. Now, the pilot will guide you to where you need to go. If you've got a map, the pilot will start you there and put you to the end of the map. You will arrive at your destination. So it's not up to you to know how. It's just up to you to do what you want to do. The idea is to go out and enjoy yourself and let the universe actually guide you and see where it takes you. We will never know. I'd like to tell you a little story about when I lived in Southern Ireland, the very top tip of northwest Southern Ireland, a place called Donegal. Donegal is one of those places which they call the Forgotten County for a couple of reasons, really. It's because the south thinks it belongs to the north and the north thinks it belongs to the south. Neither take any responsibility for it. Well, that's the way it was back then. I don't know what it's like now. It's probably totally different and probably very, very, very good and very, well, it was a lovely place to live. Just a bit depressing as there was no work for the average people. The only way out for anybody was to either emigrate to America or to come here to Great Britain. And that's what most people did, or the young people anyway. So, yeah, even though it was a very depressive place to be, it was a very pretty place to be, and it was the people were just really, really nice. One guy I want to tell you about in particular is a guy called Kieran. Now, Kieran used to be a fairly happy guy. He was happy, but again, he got made redundant, had no work, and then really, become a bit unhappy. But luckily for Kieran, he went and won the Irish lottery. Now, not mega bucks. No, it was never really going to become multi-millionaire status or anything like that, but he had enough to buy a lovely little house and a couple of cars that he wanted to. In fact, he decided to go into the car sales business. But after a while, Kieran had the money, and all of a sudden, he was not as happy as he was when he first got the money. Why was that? He still had the money, but yes, he just become bored again. In fact, he become depressed, so depressed that he decided he was going to take his own life. Yeah, he was a sad guy at this particular time, was our Kieran. One day, he actually got one in one of his cars and drove down the high street, which was on a big hill that went straight down. And at the bottom of the big hill was a big lock, a big area of water. Kieran got in his car, drove all the way down there, whoosh, splash into the water. That was the end of Kieran, or as far as he was concerned. But then some passerby decided to dive in, pull him out, give him the kiss of life, and send him off to the infirmary. So Kieran was perfectly okay again a couple of weeks later. And yeah, he was a bit happier for a while, but then he was depressed again. He also tried several other ways to actually kill himself. But at the end of the day, he used to play Gaelic football. Now, if you've ever seen Gaelic football on the telly, Gaelic football is a pretty rough sport, to say the least. Well, Kieran played this without a helmet or anything like that. And on one particular day, Kieran was just playing football, got shoved slightly, fell over, knocked his head on a concrete boulder, dead as a dodo. There you go. Kieran tried all he could to end his life, but didn't happen. Then one day, while he was enjoying himself, it surely did. So that little story shows you you're not in charge. You never know when your time is up. Could be today, could be tomorrow. So basically what we want you to do is enjoy yourself, get out there, know that something's got your back. There's a safety net wherever you are. So just enjoy yourself, be yourself, be authentic, and I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.